We wish to speak about the purpose, the need, and the pleasure of money. Sometimes money is seen as a fun thing, especially when you have plenty of it. Money gives you more opportunities to celebrate the joy of life. We certainly think that in your world, in your reality as it is right now, having enough money is vital to a good life experience. That's only because your reality is as it is right now. As you know, all things can be different, including the presence or absence of money in a certain reality. Since you all choose to have this money system enabled and available in your reality, you better have enough of it, don't you think? Let's make sure that you do. Let's make sure that you know exactly how to create plenty of it. Let's call it the pathway to more than enough money. You could call it a small workshop, a path, a school, or a teaching about how to create abundance. Don't you like the idea of abundance? Don't you think that having exactly what you need is a really fun thing to have and to experience? Don't you all wish to have a little more than you need when you speak about money? Plenty, more than enough, more than you will ever need? Why not, if it's an option? You can choose more or less. You can indeed choose lack. Having not enough is a choice. Having more than enough is a choice. So again, let's make sure that you do have enough. We've been calling it a path, the pathway to enough money. So let's visualize a road, a path through a forest. Let's imagine that there is a wide variety of trees, bushes, flowers, animals, types of structures on the ground, stones, and mineral elements. Let's look up in the air and see the sky. You are on a path. This path symbolizes the road ahead for you that is your life right now. It symbolizes all of the options that you have in front of you. You are on a path. Look down to your feet. Your feet are firmly standing on the path. You are on the path right now. You can never not be on a path, so you're always on your path. There is no way that anything or anyone can take you away from your path. So that means that the path you're on is always the right one. Always, no exceptions. That means that in case you are feeling lack, in case you are feeling disconnected, in case you are feeling that other people in your life are treating you in an unfair way, if you feel that you are a victim of the world around you, you are wrong. That's because, as we have just told you, you are on a path, and the path that you are on is the right one. You are the only creator that creates the path. You can choose your surroundings. Let's try to do so in the example that we're giving you. We are looking around ourselves and we are seeing a forest. Let's start walking right now. We are walking. We can start running. You can do everything that you like until, of course, after kilometers and kilometers, you eventually start to feel a bit tired. It will create the understanding that the hard work of walking or running is not always very helpful, because you might be running in circles, or you might be going the wrong way. So instead of running, instead of it being an effort, you might think of where you want to go. That's what focus is, your focus. What's your goal? Do you wish to experience more of the same forest that you are in? That's fine. It's a lovely forest that you are in. If you can't enjoy the forest, that's a valid choice. If you can't enjoy the place that you're in your life, that's a valid choice, but you can do so at any time. If you wish to do so, just look at the positive things. Just look at the things that are nice. Just look at the things that you like. Just look at the things that you wish to experience more of. Let's do so. Let's look around ourselves. What do we like in this particular environment? I like that I have a great view, is something that you could say. I like that I can see beautiful trees. I like their shape, I like their color, and so on. In your life, you could say, I like that I have nice people around me. Or you could say something like, I like that I can pay for everything that I need. I like that I have money on my bank account. We were talking about focus. The first step is to become friends with how it is right now. You can do that the way we've just described. When you are friends with your life as it is, then you can start to look forward. That's also a very easy process because you can look around in your life and think, what are all the things that I like to experience more of? Do you like to experience more adventure? Do you like to experience a life with more money? Then that is what you focus on. That is what your focus is going to be. Let's focus on the money aspect once again. I would like to have more money. Hold on, we have to be friends with how it is now. So let's check if you are. Do I have enough money on my bank account right now? Yes or no? Let's say yes. Let's say that things are fine right now. If they are not, generate the best possible feelings and ideas about the current circumstances and then proceed. But let's say that they are fine. Let's say that you can find a place inside yourself where you can feel at peace with how it is right now. All right, you can find that. The second step is about choosing your focus. What do you wish to experience more of? More opportunities to spend more money. In other words, more euros or dollars on your bank account. So that is your focus. More options, more opportunities, more money. Choose whatever you wish to expand on in your experience. Choose whatever you wish. There are no boundaries. There are no limitations. You can choose whatever your heart desires. You can choose whatever you think you want. The third step is to be as bold as possible. How much money do you want? There's a small catch, however. You have to believe it. Otherwise, you can't be friends with the now any longer. We will give you an example. Let's say that you want 100 million euros. How does that feel to you from where you are? If that feels realistic, then that should be your focus. If it feels like that could be your next target, then focus on hundreds of millions, and that is a good focus to have. If it doesn't, then choose the largest focus, the largest attainable goal that feels right to you. If the hundreds of millions don't feel completely right, you will lose connection with your now. You will feel lack. You will feel that your goal is not attainable, and that is certainly something we wish to avoid in our creation process. Choose the amount that you feel is realistic for you to have, or should we say imaginary, because imaginary is what it is. You allow your imagination and you connect it with your life as it is right now. If you feel that your imagination is running wild, then take a smaller step in between and try to find the connection once again. Find the amount that you think is easy to achieve, easy to create, and at the same time is making you feel wonderful, uplifted, powerful, loving, and enjoying life. So find the right focus. That is very important because there is no point in finding a focus, trying to create something that you don't believe can happen, can manifest. As you can tell, all the wisdom is within yourself. As you can tell as well, you are the one and only your own limitation, but that is subject for another discussion. Let's keep things easy for now. When you've found your right and personal focus, it is time for the fourth step. Every day when you wake up, you remind yourself about the focus that you have, about the agreement that you have with yourself, about the thing that you wish to manifest in your life. Because you chose the focus that is fitting with your current belief, you will feel uplifted when you think about it. You will feel eager to start your day. You will feel interested in the specific unfolding of how your life, your source, is going to present to you the thing that you wish for. In this case, money. What you wish to do, what we recommend you to do, is to feel the connection with yourself. Feel the power behind your focus. Feel the light. Feel the love for your life as it is, as well as the love for how it's going to be. Both are equally important and both connect you with your source in different ways, equally important. When you do so at least once a day for a couple of seconds in a relaxed environment, in which you feel comfortable, in which you feel at ease, your focus simply has to become more real. The fifth step is about allowing the first small manifestations to happen. That means that you could get a call from somebody saying, "Hey, I still owe you some money," or "Hey, did you know that when you sign up for this or that, you could get this or that amount of money?" Or, "Hey, did you know that I won the lottery? Would you like to have a share of it?" You could win the lottery yourself, or you could find a business idea that you feel eager to expand on. Those are the very first manifestations. They could be even smaller things. They could be things that pop up in your head like, "If I do this, this might have a good effect," or "I would like to do this or that." All sorts of nice and well-feeling thoughts. Those are the very first manifestations, not necessarily things, as you can tell. If you encourage these first manifestations, if you're saying thank you to them, you will be allowing more and more of these events to happen, eventually building up to the big event of having this or that amount of money on your bank account. The most important thing to remember is that it should be EASY. Easy and fun. If it's not easy, if it's not fun, then what's the purpose of doing more of that? So let's make it easy. Let's make sure that it's nice and fun all the way. If you find yourself caught up in your focus, unsure whether it will manifest or not, missing the small manifestations, then those are indications that you have not chosen the focus that is connecting you with your now. The best thing to do is to start over again. Choose something which you do think is achievable. That can also mean not to focus on money until you're ready. It can mean that it's a wiser idea to start practicing with smaller things. For example, you could wish to see 10 butterflies in one day. If that feels achievable, do so. Then make it a bit more interesting for yourself and create, in your belief, a bigger idea, a bigger achievement, and see if that can manifest. When you feel that focusing on money still connects you with your source, with who you are, with your now, then you can start with the process that we have just provided to you.